Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is I don't know what it is yet. It is going to be a little bit rambly. I think we are doing several things. I'm telling you guys about a product that I changed my mind about. I'm telling you guys about some products that you asked me to try, and I am also going to, what else was I doing? And I'm also showing you guys my everyday makeup routine. If I know some of you see me at work sometimes, you know that this is what I usually look like. Like, I don't have a ton of makeup on at work. So I wanted to show the rest of you what I usually do for my everyday, because let's face it, we don't always have an hour and a half to do our makeup in the morning, right? We are also testing out some new makeup from the drugstore today. So I'm very excited to see how we like it. You guys suggested that I try the new L'Oreal Infallible foundation, and that's what we're trying today, the foundation and the concealer. And we are also trying the new Elf Putty Primer. So yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you do. Don't forget, if you're new, please subscribe to my channel. It means the world to me. The comments are open to anything that you guys have to say. I love reading and responding to every single one of your comments, so leave me something in the comments down below. Let's not ramble any longer. Let's just go ahead and get started with this video. First things first, we are going to be trying the new Elf Poreless Putty Primer today. I am so excited. I've had this for like probably a week now, and I haven't used it yet because I was waiting to use it in a video so we could do like a little first impressions with it. And the primer that I'll be comparing it to is the Optical Illusions Primer by Urban Decay, because that is my absolute favorite primer and I love it, and it covers pores too. And then in the drugstore video that I uploaded last week, I'll link it right up here if you guys haven't seen it. It's like a Valentine's Day glam with all 100% drugstore products. I had a couple of you guys suggest me trying the L'Oreal Infallible up to 24-hour fresh wear foundation. So we are going to be trying it today, and I also bought the concealer that goes with it. Before I get started with the primer, I do want to say that I use a lot of moisturizer on my skin. My skin is very dry. I had some of you guys comment on my last video to use an oil underneath foundation so that the moisture would last longer. I do. I use the Face Hero oil, and I put it on so that it absorbs while I'm doing my eyebrows, and then once my skin's kind of absorbed it, I use the Fresh Deep Hydration Face Cream and the Rose Hydrating Eye Cream, also from Fresh. So I have all of this on my skin already before we even start with this video. My skin's just that dry that even by using all of those, it still makes my foundations look dry throughout the day. So all of those are on. Let's go ahead and try this primer. Alright, so we took this much from it, and I'm just going to go ahead and start distributing it. If I recall correctly, Jeffree Star said it didn't smell like anything. It doesn't smell like anything pretty. It smells like a little chemically, to be honest. I'm going to go ahead and use my Juno sponge because why not? I bought this one and I wanted to do a Juno sponge versus Beauty Blender video. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see that, because I'm not sure if I should make it or not. I feel like there's been a lot of people who've made similar videos to that. I'll tell you something, the Juno sponge is okay for like foundation. It's definitely harder than I like a sponge to be, and it is absolute crap at blending out concealer. It doesn't even fit in there properly, like it's so annoying. By the way, the color I got on this Infallible foundation was 435 Rose Vanilla. The name Rose scares me because I think it's going to be pink, but it was literally the only color that they had that could maybe resemble my skin, so we're going to try it anyways. No, it's not too pink. Like I was saying, we're not going to do anything too glam or anything. I'm just going to show you like what steps I usually do for like an everyday makeup look. So after I'm done with my skincare, I do primer and foundation. And I think that primer might have irritated my skin a little bit because, and I do have very sensitive skin, you guys. So this is why I'm very, very judgy with like foundations and primers and all of that. Let me show you. You see those little bumps right there? Those just came out. When I started filming this video, they weren't there at all. I have very sensitive skin right here because I have rosacea right there. So those definitely just came out. You can see them on this side under the foundation as well. So I'm pretty sure that that was the primer. Because I have been running errands all day and I didn't have any makeup on. I just had like my moisturizer and whatever. And those bumps weren't there before, so I'm already a little irritated, but let's keep going. I'm going to do one more pump and we're going to put it right here on this side. Alright, so let me give credit where credit is due. This sponge does not absorb any foundation. It's all like on my face. So now let's use this concealer. So this is the Infallible Full Wear Concealer by L'Oreal. By the way, when did drugstore makeup become so expensive? I went to Walgreens and I bought the foundation, the concealer, and the lipstick. And I spent $50. What? Alright, so the color of concealer that I got is... I can't even see it. Maybe it's RN00. Alright, and I'm going to try to blend this concealer with this sponge so that I don't have to dirty a second one. This is not looking good. I'm going to blame this and I'm just going to see if I can fix it with my beauty blender. I think I'm going to do this again. I'm going to put some micellar water on a cotton and I'm going to wipe off my concealer. Okay, so I wiped away like this section. I'm going to use the brush one more time just to reapply the foundation. I didn't think it did a bad job at applying the foundation. I just hate it when I put the concealer over top of it. Alright, so this time we are going to use a beauty blender to blend this out. I don't know, I think even with the beauty blender I'm not loving this concealer, and I think it is the color that I chose. Again, it was the color that was there because there were like 2 products on the shelf. But I feel like it looks gray. I'm going to definitely exchange or return, depending on how it wears, this concealer because it gives me a very grayish vibe, and I don't like it. And my skin definitely reacted to the primer because now I see even more bumps on my face. So that's fun. So here's the product that I have to update you guys on because I decided that I no longer wanted it. The Fenty setting powder. I said I liked it and that it was okay. It was very matte. I did say that in my video. I kept using it because I bought it, so like I wanted to use it obviously. And I just basically after using it for like a couple of weeks realized that it's just too matte of a powder for me. My skin doesn't have enough moisture for that one. So I exchanged that for the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder. I know this one's controversial, but I have tried them side by side and I know this one is a lot smoother than the other one and it's a lot less of a like drying matte powder. So I think this one is definitely going to work a lot better for me than the Fenty one did. Since this powder has a yellow tone to it, hopefully it'll fix this gray under eye situation I have going on. Alright, so see, this one has that like super nice yellowy tone to it. Hopefully that will help. So I'm going to use it with a sponge. I'm going to go ahead and like really smooth my under eye so that there's no creases, which it was already creasing a little bit. And I'm going to put it anywhere where I put the concealer just because I don't want to look gray. I think this one definitely has a stronger scent than the Fenty one, but it's not bad. I also don't really mind smells. I'm not going to let it sit for too long because I do have dry skin, so I'm just going to grab a fluffy brush and immediately just dust it away. So the next step would be to use bronzer, and I do usually use my Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula on a daily basis. So we're going to do that, and I'm just going to, of course, build it up little by little. That's how I like to apply my bronzer. And I start on my cheekbone, so I make sure it gets to the top of my ear there, and I do upward going circular motions with it. I put some on my forehead, like all around it, tops of the eyebrows right here on the temples. With my big fluffy brush, I just like touch up the sides of my nose a little bit, just so that my nose is not like pale in comparison to my bronzer. It doesn't have to be too precise, and if you like make a mistake and put bronzer anywhere on the top of your nose here, just go back with the beauty blender. And then of course my jaw line. So the only other thing I do is I get a big fluffy brush. This one is my Morphe M504, and I dip it in the bronzer, and I just do windshield wiper motions on the upper crease part of my eye, and I like kind of blend it out into my bronzer, just to give your eyes a little bit more dimension too, like you're doing the rest of your face. And I do like right underneath my lower lash line, and I pull it up towards the temple. Alright, so that is it pretty much for complexion. I'm going to go ahead and set it with my Morphe setting spray. I do always set my face with some kind of spray because I don't set my whole face with powder. So I want to make sure that something makes my makeup stay on longer. The next step is going to be mascara, and I go through mascara phases. I always tell you my top favorites are the YSL, the Shock mascara, which is pricey, is $29, but it is amazing. And then the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara is my other favorite. Lately I've been using this one right here from NARS just because I got it at work and I do like it. It is not up there with my favorites, but it is a really nice one, and I discovered that it layers really well, because the first time or the first couple of times that I tried it, I didn't like it at all. I'm like, it gives me nothing. But you just have to wait till it dries down a little bit and then do a second layer, and then it looks really good. Anyways, long ramble short, I'm going to be using this mascara, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm back. Mascara is on. So pretty much that is it for my everyday makeup routine. Like, if you ever go to the Sephora that I work at and you see me there, I will more likely than not be wearing this face of makeup. I throw on a little bit of lip balm and I am done. Now today I do want to try this L'Oreal liquid lipstick because I bought it. So I'm going to put it on, but usually just lip balm. This is like a super watery texture. I do like it. And I like how the applicator is like very precise. I did a second coat to make it very opaque, but I absolutely love the way this applied. And it does feel like you're not wearing anything. Alright, so honestly that is it for my like everyday makeup routine. I just go to work like this. I don't do blush, I don't do like highlighter, just brows, foundation, concealer, setting powder, and bronzer. And then I just put some lip balm and mascara on and I am done. And it is so quick and you still look very nice and polished, nothing over the top. I'm going to turn the ring light off and I'm going to show you this foundation up close, because this is going to be kind of like a little foundation review on our friend, the L'Oreal Infallible up to 24-hour fresh wear foundation. Alright, so you can see that my little flare up is still there. I don't think it'll get any worse than that. It just kind of reacted when I put that primer on and they just came off. And they'll be there till probably tomorrow morning. But yeah. Right here next to my nose where it usually gets very dry, it looks okay. It doesn't look dry right now. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Alright guys, so here we are again. Back again with Christian. Let me explain what I'm doing because I have not said. Yesterday I wore this foundation all day after you just saw me apply it, and I was basically like in disbelief that it lasted so good throughout the day and that I liked it so much. So I'm wearing it for a second day just to make sure that we like it. And so I have Judge Christian right here.
Yes, we like it. I'm very disappointed because I like to try to stick with all Sephora brands because that's where we were. So I didn't want to like it, but it's better than the Dior one. It doesn't look crusty.
So no crusty. And you guys can see, like, if I get really close, like, it really doesn't give me a lot of texture at all.
No.
And it looks very full coverage, and it has a nice like matte finish. On me it looks matte. I think I've heard other people say it's like a semi-matte, but because I'm dry it looks matte, but it doesn't break apart and it doesn't like...
It looks really good.
Yeah, it looks really good. I'm also wearing, or I was still, like, I ate a sandwich, that L'Oreal
That one wasn't
lipstick.
good. That one dried weird. It looked like old Kat Von D.
Okay, so Christian thinks it looks like a Kat Von D lipstick that sat in a drawer for too long.
That's what I said earlier.
I do like that it's very thin. The color was good, and I like that it's very thin too, but it definitely did make my lips look drier, which I could have fixed with lip balm, but I was just trying to use it by itself.
Yeah, well, next time use lip balm.
Alright, so bye Christian, thank you so much. Alright guys, so I just got home. I just like changed my uniform into this t-shirt, and I'm here to report to you on this foundation because It is bomb. First of all, this like one random color that was left on the shelf actually matches me really well. So we're definitely keeping him. I forgot the name of it. Hopefully I said it at the beginning of the video, but if not, it just says 435. So it actually matches me really well. I love this foundation so much. Let me zoom you guys in so you can see it, because it is amazing. Go to your local drugstore right now and find your shade in this L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. Everybody at work today was like complimenting my makeup because it looks so smooth, and I'm usually trying out new foundations and most of them look dry on me, so I usually kind of look dry at work, but this, it stayed on so nicely. Alright, so you can see from like up close, like you don't see any texture, nothing. I'm going to turn the ring light down so you can see a little better. It's 7:30 right now, and I have had this foundation on since 10:30 this morning, so it's been quite a while. And it just looks so good. Okay, so obviously foundation was a great success. Thank you guys for recommending it to me. It is because of you that I bought it, so thank you so much. I'm obsessed. It just looks so good. This liquid lipstick right here, I did like it. I love the color. I just can't wear it by itself. I have to put a lip balm over it because I wear it by itself all day today and it did look a little bit dry. I mean, the way that most liquid lipsticks do, like, don't get me wrong, it wasn't like drier than like a bunch of other liquid lipsticks. It just didn't look super hydrated just because my lips are dry. And it is a liquid lipstick, even though it is a thin liquid lipstick. I think if I just put like a balm or a gloss over it, it would probably make it better. Alright, yeah, look at that. I used the Glass Lip I Love Sarah He and ColourPop collab gloss over top of it. It makes it a lot better. So I am keeping this liquid lipstick too because I think it is the perfect like nude for me. Like I really like the color of it. And the one thing that I was not like 100% happy with was this concealer. It's like, if I had the right color, it's probably like an 8 out of 10 for me. The foundation is a 10 out of 10 for sure. So I'm not sure what I'll do with this one. Probably exchange it for a different shade. The one thing I did not like at all was this Elf Putty Primer. And it wasn't that I didn't like it, is that I do have very, very sensitive skin, and it made bumps on my cheeks come out basically as soon as I put it on. So today I'm not wearing this primer. Today I'm wearing my Optical Illusions primer underneath everything I did yesterday. And of course the Optical Illusions primer I absolutely love. I look like I have no pores. It's amazing. This one, not for me. Alright, so that is all I had to say. I hope you guys like this kind of like review / tutorial video. I really love that foundation. I'm going to use it so much. I am very, very excited about it. I'm also very excited about the Huda Beauty powder. This just makes my face look a lot smoother, and it doesn't get dry or cakey, and it doesn't look like obvious on my face. It looks very smooth. I think the Fenty one was good, but it's just going to probably be better for oilier skin than it is for me. Alright, and then I also hope that you guys enjoyed my everyday makeup routine. It just kind of works for me. I think it makes me look polished without being too extra. And it also doesn't take me a super long amount of time. So I really enjoy doing this every day. Let me know what you think of it, or if you do something different, just share it with me in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up before you leave. And if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. It means the world to me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you back in the next video. Bye!